at the 1. Tries it from 16. Oh, can't get it. Misses his first attempt.
Well, and even though he couldn't get that one to fall, that's a shot they want him taking.
Count that one.
Well, that's just great touch from Harris on the drive.
And so it's Murray who brings up the ball for the Denver Nuggets. It's a 5-point game.
Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
Well, if you followed Giannis's career, you know how much work he's put into extending his reach.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to catch up with the head coach for Denver. Giannis was the topic of our conversation, and coach said after a deep breath, I mean, there's no need to exhaust yourself over how to stop Giannis. He's going to leave his mark on the floor. We just have to deploy something to mute his production a little bit. They've definitely got their hands full trying to slow one of the game's best. Guys, back to you.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Here's Watson. It's hauled in by Portis.
You can hear him sputtering all the way over here. He knows he should have knocked that one down.
Shot's good by Antetokounmpo.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
The Nuggets have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Murray for 3, drills it from deep.
Well, Murray can create space off the dribble, and he doesn't hesitate with that pull.
The Bucks have gone 5 of 5 in this quarter. Solid. Nails it from 3. Harris has got 8 points.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
Here's Hardaway, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And the slam from Hardaway Jr. Can't forget about his athleticism.
Kuzma for 3. Rebound by the Nuggets. Watson passes to Jokic. And the dunk by Jokic.
Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
Kuzma against Jokic. Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. No good on the 3. And it's Murray with the ball for the Denver Nuggets. They trail by 6. Nice move. And he takes it up and lays it in. Murray's got his second bucket on the night.
Well, every defense gives extra attention to Murray, but they still have trouble keeping him under control.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
And so it's Milwaukee leading by 6 as we wrap. And time for us to get back into it here in Game 1. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Milwaukee.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And also the coaching staff has to love the hustle so far. Just playing with great energy, getting out and converting in transition.
On the court for Milwaukee here in the second. They've got Taurean Prince. He's out there with Kevin Porter. And it's Jang in at the 3. The shot by Brown, no good. Denver moving it around. And a two-handed jam!
How about the elevation for Brown there? He really gets up quick to throw it down.
Shot is good by Nance.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
Nuggets trail by 9. Murray with it. He's got 5. Valanciunas finds Johnson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Murray. Prince grabs the miss. The Bucks leading by 9. Here's Porter. Oh, planks that one. He's 0 for 1 to start. For Denver, they've gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. The 3 from Valanciunas. The rebound by Turner.
He may have had too much time to think about it.
Pass to Murray. Oh, Murray with the touch inside.
Yeah, Murray is a very good outside shooter, but I think he's at his best when he gets into the paint.
And a new group getting ready for the Nuggets. Nikola Jokic is checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Gordon comes in for Jones. Watson, he's checked in for Johnson. And Tim Hardaway subbed in for Jamal Murray.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Hardaway, the pass to Gordon. Now here's Jokic, defended by Portis. Throw it down, Nikola.
Yeah, he's not exactly a highlight reel dunker, but you love to see Jokic throw it down.
Yep, that one's good. Antetokounmpo has got 9 points.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Pass to Watson. Shoots from 14. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. The Bucks leading by 10. Portis for 3. Watson with a rebound.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Here's Hardaway, and Giannis Antetokounmpo picks up that foul. That's his first foul. Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Hardaway's shot is good.
They have no answer defensively inside.
And here's Harris outside. Rebound by the Nuggets. Hardaway on the wing. Gordon outside. Here's Jokic. Got it. Jokic has got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
And so that's the end of the first half. Milwaukee out front, leading by 6. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
First half of this postseason contest, and it hasn't been a great game so far for the Denver Nuggets.
I've seen more stops in All-Star games. What do they call the guys? Oh, yeah, Matador defense. They just let scorers go by.
Ole, ole, ole! An interesting postseason for the Nuggets. Guys, how important is the first game of a series?
Very important, Ernie. You learn a lot about yourselves and your opponent. Teams will attack and try to exploit your weaknesses.
And after game one, it's all about how you cover up those weaknesses. Force your opponent to shake up their approach, man.
Yeah, moves and counter moves. And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send you back to BA to call the second half.
Great to have you with us again as we return to our coverage of round one. It's been a clinic out there by Giannis Antetokounmpo.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
Gordon and Jokic, the inside combo. Murray out there with Tim Hardaway. And it's Watson in at the small forward position. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets.
Well, that's Harris's role on this team. He's a jump shooter first and foremost.
Down low. Here's Antetokounmpo. Banked it in off the glass. Antetokounmpo's got 11 points.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
Soft defense. I mean, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points inside.
Rejected by Jokic.
No slouch on defense. Jokic sending it back in the paint.
That one's good for 2. Watson's got his first 2 points.
You know, they're really being bullied right now defensively. 8 of the last 10 points have come from inside.
Well, when you look at what he's provided them on the offensive end, it's been an important part of why they're leading.
Murray is doubled. Watson passes to Hardaway. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. Out to the wing. Here's Rollins. That falls. Nice setup by Harris. Harris has got 3 assists in the game.
Yeah, they've come out of the break confidently. 4 of their first 5 here to start the second half.
Murray for 3. It's hauled in by Portis. The Bucks leading by 11. Here's Antetokounmpo. In close. Antetokounmpo delivers.
Seems like every night Giannis is having his way with other teams. Tonight, another big scoring night.
And David Adelman wants a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. You look at Giannis Antetokounmpo. What a contribution.
Well, the defense has not been able to slow him down inside. And until they offer some sort of resistance, just keep feeding him the ball.
Look at who's out there now for Denver. Holmes, he's checked in for Gordon. Johnson comes in for Watson. Brown's checked in for Hardaway. And Tyus Jones subbed in for Jamal Murray.
If the possession ends with a shot in close, you've done something right.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
Nuggets trail by 13. There's the double team with Porter. From deep, Johnson. The rebound by Turner.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Rollins, no good.
I mean, come on. That's a shot you expect him to make.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. That shot wide open. Brown's got his second basket of the night.
Well, that's one of the things they like to do with Brown. Work him off ball.
Porter gets the bucket.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. And so it's Milwaukee. Milwaukee in command with a 13-point lead at the end of the quarter. They just can't miss. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Well, it's one of the core parts of the game. Reading the defense and creating an easy bucket for your teammate. That is pretty.
Thanks for sticking with us as this round 1 game continues. On the floor for Milwaukee starting the 4th quarter. At the forward spots, we'll see Kuzma and Giannis. Then it's Bobby Portis. Then it's Gary Harris. And it's Rollins in at the point guard position. Now Jokic. Murray fires. There's Murray with the triple.
Yeah, that's Murray unleashing that smooth outside jumper.
I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
Yeah, when you're moving the ball like that, it just keeps everyone engaged in the game.
Nuggets trail by 13. Murray is doubled. Now Gordon. Jokic. Dropping it at the rim. It's Jokic.
Great look for Jokic. Listen, we know he can hit the outside shot. But going to Nikola inside is a winning play.
Yes, sir! Yes, sir!
Look, you love to see this kind of team chemistry. Let's see more of that.
Murray! Cleared away by Kuzma. Antetokounmpo! It's good from beyond the arc.
Gotta love how they've just maintained their intensity, even when they're this far up.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, just protect the ball make smart decisions. Don't give them a chance to get back in the game.
Hardaway with it, now guarded by Harris.
Another bucket from Jokic. He could dominate scoring-wise every night if he wanted to. He is that good.
Gets it to go.
These guys. Guys really stepped up and played their hearts out to finish the series on their terms. So it's going to be on to the next round for the Bucks.
They ran the fast break beautifully all night long. It was a huge part of their success.
It's so true. They clearly ran the floor well, constantly putting pressure on the defense. Just a tremendous effort.
And what a huge performance it was for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
A quality offensive outing. When you get it going like he did, I'll tell you, it's one of the best feelings in basketball.
From 12 feet out, rebounded by Antetokounmpo. Harris down low, defended by Hardaway. Rollins gets the bucket.
Excellent effort on the road. They've literally sucked the energy out of this arena.
Yeah, and winning games on the road is huge, especially when you get them in such a convincing fashion.
The Nuggets with another miss.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
And here's Harris outside. And the Bucks hit again from deep.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
Murray finds Jokic. Can they get it? The shot off that time. And with that win, they'll be moving on to round 2. And they start out the postseason with a bang, a big-time victory.
The attitude they came out with was aggressive. They wanted to set the tone from the jump, and they did just that.
All right, let's go courtside to Allie LaForce with our player of the game. Allie, it's all yours.
Giannis, an impressive performance. Talk about what this game showed you about your team.
This game was great. I think everybody came out ready. Everybody played great. We were moving the ball, we knocked down shots, but most importantly, we were playing great defense. But at the end of the day, it's just a win. We got to build off this. We got to go back to the gym, watch film, and get better.
It's just one piece of a greater goal. That's right. Thanks, Giannis.
All right, Allie, thanks. Great stuff there. And that about wraps it up from here, folks. We hope you've enjoyed our broadcast of the NBA's Western Conference quarterfinals. Alongside Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. And let's leave you with our player of the game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Oh, say does that star space.
Here we go. So the Bucks win the tip. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. The small and power forwards are Kuzma and Antetokounmpo. is out there with Rollins. And it's Portis in at the center, filling out the middle. And so the Milwaukee Bucks get the first points of the ball. Jones in the post, working on Portis. Sexton for three. It's rebounded by Portis. And the Bucks with possession. It's a three-point game. Antetokounmpo, no good. Here's Jones. Pass to Okoro. And that comes off the assist by Jones.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Here's Kuzma. Gonzalez grabs the board. Sexton. 2 minutes. It's hauled in by Giannis. Here's Rollins. It's good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
I caught up with head coach Billy Donovan. We talked about their defensive game plan for Giannis, and he told me the best way to guard Giannis is to keep him out of the paint and force him to be a jump shooter. The only problem is no one's figured out how to do that consistently. Giannis always seems to find a way to impose his will. Back to you.
Thank you once again, Allie. And again, no good by Chicago.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than that.
Chicago has gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Moves back up, and the layup is good.
Really strong rebounding on the interior, and he gets the easy putback.
Here's Kuzma. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.